The Zeta video yesterday is taking off. It's great, and some of you have left some great comments. The main comment that most of you have replied to or liked is, can you do a mod video on JTR, Jedi Training Rey? So that is what I'm going to do. The reason being is she comes out in a few days, and her Zeta is part of the top 10. For those of you that don't have her, she is massively important for the Heroic Sith raid. She used to work great in Arena. She does in some cases, but not nearly as much as she used to. Phase 1 of the Sith raid, if you want to get higher scores, get in the top 3, you must have JTR. It is crucial. There are a few different ways to mod her. I'm going to show you how I mod her. I can't bring her into Arena right now because, as you can see, they're all trade teams, and she'll get destroyed. And I still have my best mods in some of the other characters, my CLS team, but I will bring her into a light side hard battle to show you how you should use her and stuff like that. We will go in and we will look at her. Now, it says she's a tank. Really? I don't know why. She could be a better support character. She calls other people to assist, and she's able to give debuffs. She doesn't have a taunt either. Like I said, the inspirational presence is the one that you should absolutely have Zeta because of the decrease when it comes to exposes, but we're going to look at Mind Tricks right now because this is going to be part of what I'm talking about. Mind Tricks states that dispel all buffs on target enemy and inflict ability block, daze, offense down, and speed down for 2 turns. For each debuff inflicted, remove 10% turn meter, which can't be resisted. For each debuff resisted, remove 20% turn meter, which can't be resisted. For each active resistance ally, gain 15% turn meter. This attack can't be evaded. That's why I'm going to talk about potency. In some of the other mod videos you look at or talking about the Sith raid, they say to put critical damage on JTR, especially for phase 1 of the Sith raid. That is the way I do it. I've done it the whole time ever since I first unlocked her. I know some people actually mod her like a tank. I like her to do a little bit of extra damage. So I put a crit damage set on her, and I think you should too, because she's going to be able to deal some damage. Also, remember, you're using her in a lineup with BB-8. He's going to be giving Illuminated Destiny, giving so many buffs that you can't count, and he's going to be boosting her stats even more, boosting critical chance, critical damage, etc. So some people also like to run with a crit chance set with crit damage. I like potency. The reason I like potency is we read the Mind Tricks, and we want her, especially in the Sith raid, to be able to give speed down, offense down, other debuffs. So that's why we're going to start with the cross. It's a crit damage mod, which is okay, because that's what we want. We want to get that extra crit damage, but it has a potency in the primary. Of course, the secondaries, I'm looking for speed, maybe some health and tenacity as well. Protection and defense is great as well. But we want to get her potency up there to be able to deliver those debuffs. Even if she doesn't, you're going to be getting 20% turn meter, but those debuffs are excellent. So we want a potency in the primary of the cross. That's the first thing you need to remember. Now we're going to go back and start up at the square. It is a potency mod. The primary stat is always offense in this case. It has plus 11 speed, plus some extra health and protection. This is a good mod. I liked it this way. That's why I put it on her. Again, some of the better mods are on some of the other characters. I'm giving you a rough overview of how to mod her, how you should use her. Then we will go look at the Diamond. The Diamond is a crit damage mod with the primary stat of defense, like it always is. It has some good speed in the secondary, which is what I was looking for, and some extra potency, protection, and defense. I could not be happier with that mod. It is pretty darn good. Now we have a potency circle. I have 2 potency mods now, so that's going to boost her potency by 15%, so I have 1 set. There is a protection in the primary stat. That's the way you want it. The only time I would recommend having health in the primary stat of the circle is if you're running a character that boosts themselves or heals based on their health, like Barriss or Shore Trooper. Otherwise, protection is the way to go. You're going from 5.88% bonus health to 23.5 bonus protection. That is a lot. For 5-dot mods and for 6-dot mods, it's going to stay, you'll get more health, but you're also going to get more protection. So I go with protection. Speed, tenacity, defense, and some potency. Great mod. That's what I'm looking for in the secondaries there. We went over the cross, again, primary stat of potency, and the triangle. The triangle, you want to put a crit damage triangle, please. Crit damage is the primary stat. I have some extra speed in there, only 5. I have a mod that has better. It's on solo, and I'm going to keep it there. Plus 2,083 protection, that's pretty good. Plus 3.83% tenacity, that's pretty good. And plus a little bit of offense. This is a pretty solid mod for what I want her to do. And then in the arrow, I've spoken of times you can put different primary stats. You definitely want a speed arrow for her. The secondary stats of defense, crit chance, health, and offense. This is an okay mod for that. The reason you want a speed in the primary is you want her to go as many times as possible. She's going to call BB-8 to assist, who when he's Zeta is going to call somebody else more damage. You're going to be able to, put debuffs or debuff somebody else on the other team. Take away all of their buffs. I'm losing track of words right now. Dispel! We're going to dispel on the other team. She's going to be doing her basic attack, which is decent, and you want her to go as much as possible because she is technically a great support character. So, crit damage mod set with potency mods. You could also put a crit chance on set there as well if you want to take off the potency. This is the way I mod her. If you want to actually have her act more like a tank, put some health mods, put some protection mods on there. But this is going to be the way you want to use her in the Heroic Sith raid. There is no other way to mod her for the Heroic Sith raid than without some crit damage mods, because you want more damage. The rest of the stuff doesn't matter. So please remember, crit damage set, potency, or crit chance. We will go into battle now, and I will show you how we work with her. I said I'm going to go into the light side hard battles because right now I couldn't pull off anything in the arena. I used to, but not when there was Darth Treya. So we are going to go against, let's go this one right here. And we're going to put to what, I really want to put somebody in that doesn't really matter that much. I don't want to put Grandmaster Yoda in. Don't want to put, what do I want to do? Because he's going to spread buffs. I want you to see what it's just going to look like with just her. Let's put, do we want to put Luminara on Duel yet? There's a Bastila. We'll put Hera, because there's nothing she's going to give bonuses to. We'll go down to the resistance tag. We're going to put JTR as the leader. Of course, you want that Zated. Please have that Zated. R2, BB-8. Now, when you're running her in Arena, you want Scavenger, Rey, and then either Thrawn, General Kenobi, or a tank. When you're running her in the Sith Raid, please listen to me carefully on this. You want Resistance Trooper. So that's who I'm going to put into this lineup for that reason. Again, Hera's doing nothing. So BB-8 gets to go first. He's going to use this, get some secret intel spread around. Usually when you have a tank, you'd want to use Smokescreen. We're not going to do that right now. We're just going to give burning to everybody. Use a big hit here. Oh my gosh. Okay, now this is perfect. What should I do? In this instance, I'm going to use this ability right here, the Defiant Slash. I'm going to call BB-8 to assist. Remember, she also gives automatic healing immunity with that attack. It can't be resisted either. So they can't gain heals unless it, they can't heal with like a Barris or stuff like that. It's awesome. Let's do a big hit here. As you can see, this team is going to walk through this pretty easily. I'm just showing you, how to run. I hope to get to Illuminated Destiny. So here with BB-8, another secret intel spread. Let's just use a basic here. Let's just do that. Now, let's see if I can spread any debuffs. Let's choose this guy right here, the Cartel Saboteur. We're going to use Mind Trick. Look at that. I got ability block, daze, speed down, offense. That is the creme de la creme of debuffs. All four of those right there. Daze, he can't gain turn meter. He can't go out of turn. He can't use his special abilities. He's slower, and he can't do as much damage. This is quite awesome. So that's why I highly recommend that potency, to get all those debuffs on people. I want to try to get to Illuminated Destiny, so I'm just going to stall this battle as long as possible. We'll just do a basic attack here. Woo! Like I said, she hits pretty hard. Let's just do a big hit there. Well, we'll do a big hit here. And with her leadership ability, she's giving crit damage. She's giving a bunch of stuff to the rest of the resistance people, so they're going to be doing more damage as well. We got some burning. Okay, use that again. Now we're going to call BB-8 to assist. The reason we're calling BB-8 to assist is to make sure he calls somebody else. It doesn't matter if she takes him out in one shot. Perfect. We're going to get to Illuminated Destiny next round, which is what I wanted to show you. Perfect. Illuminated Destiny. Okay. As you can see, offense, critical chance, crit damage, advantage, speed up. This is why I was not too concerned with putting extra crit chance on her, because she's going to be getting this from BB-8 a lot anyway. Okay. So again, let's spread some debuffs just because it's cool. Look at that. Speed, offense, ability block, daze. Now let's see. We're going to go back. We're going to look at IG-88, and we're going to do this huge hit with Scavenger Ray. He gone. Big hit with Resistance Trooper. Now we're going to look at Dengar. We're going to call BB-8 to assist. Man, you know, these are still light side hard battles, so I shouldn't expect them to withstand a lot. But again, she's dealing lots of damage herself. And that's the way you want it, actually. Illuminated Destiny is going to give her turn meter. She's going to gain protection and health back. That's why I don't mod her as a tank. I mod her to deal some damage. She's a support character that can deal damage, kind of like Grandmaster Yoda. We're going to go in, and I am going to read you her leadership ability. And it says, resistance allies have plus 30% critical chance and plus 30% critical damage. So, she's gaining extra critical chance the way it is. What I wanted to show you earlier is I went in here, she only has 45% critical chance. She's gaining 30% critical chance because, again, if we go back to one of my original videos a few weeks ago, which I'm going to be redoing, you would know that if it was only 45% critical chance, you'd want to put an offensive set with a crit damage triangle, not a crit damage complete set. Well, she's going to be gaining crit chance from a leadership, which will get her to 75. And then when you get to Illuminated Destiny, she's going to be having over 100% crit chance. So she's going to be critting all the time, which is why you want that extra crit damage on here. So again, looking at her leadership ability, critical chance and extra critical damage. So we're adding more. When they score a critical hit, they have a 70% chance to inflict expose. For 2 turns, this effect can't be resisted. Resistance allies gain 10% turn meter when an enemy is exposed. When a resistance ally uses a special ability, all exposed enemies lose 5% turn meter. This effect can't be resisted. If the resistance ally has no debuffs, reduce their cooldowns by 1. So, this is why, you know, she is the best resistance leader, especially for the Sith Raid. Poe is not bad either, but for the Sith Raid, and for those of you that are going to use her in Arena, please mod her with a crit damage set. Get some extra potency. I don't even find another crit chance set necessary because of all that you're gaining, but that's where we are with her. If you have any questions about how I mod her, or if you want to mod her differently, please leave it in the comment section below. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash the subscribe button, like the video as well, click the notification bell so you can be alerted to every video I post, and leave comments in the comment section below. Let me know, do you think I'm full of it? Do you think I do it right? Do I do it wrong? Are you going to do it differently? Ask me questions, give me opinions, let me know what you think. Also, I'm going to be putting a link to my Patreon page and my Discord server in the description below, so please check that out. Otherwise, peace out, and may the Force be with you.